Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your girl Nikki with another video for you guys today. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different on my channel. I kind of wanted to give you guys some insights of a couple things that I've learned over these past 2 years that I've been doing YouTube. Definitely been things that I didn't know anything about coming into it that I did learn about once I did start making videos and getting into that YouTube community. I wanted to just kind of give you guys my thoughts or what I've learned along the way since I've started a channel, since I've started doing YouTube, and I kind of wanted to just give you guys some advice or some tips that I learned along the way that's definitely going to be beneficial to you guys if you guys are interested in starting your own channel. But before we get started with this video, be sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, and of course if you haven't already, be sure to follow me over on Instagram at @NikkiGomez, and follow me on the Tony and Nikki channel too if you guys haven't followed us over there. I will be leaving links in the description for sure and cards up above. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this video. Let's do it. What we're gonna go ahead and do is start off with number 5, the top 5 thing that I learned. Tell you guys about an app or a website and an app that I learned about since I started YouTube that I had no idea about until I actually started getting into the YouTube world and actually started making videos. And the website is actually called Social Blade. Now, Social Blade is gonna help you a lot with analytics and your numbers. You don't even have to make an account. You can just type in the YouTuber's name or your YouTube name and it'll tell you your live subscription count. So it'll tell you how many subscribers you made per day, how many you're currently making by the minute. It'll update and let you know how many subscribers you're making. It also tell you about your views for the past year, past month, your growth. It'll show you all of that information, which is really helpful. I know on the YouTube creators you get that same information. However, Social Blade breaks it down makes it easier for you to read and understand. Another thing that's really good about Social Blade, you can also use it for not only YouTube as far as like reading analytics, you can also use Twitter and Instagram as well on Social Blade. So Social Blade is not only good for your personal channel, but it's also good for like checking out other people's channels and see how their numbers are doing. So definitely Social Blade will be on my top 5. It's definitely a great tool that I've learned, or a great thing that I've learned since I've started YouTube. The 4th thing that I've learned since I've started YouTube, this is definitely going to be important for monetization and for making money off of your videos. You can add more ads to the video if it's at least 10 minutes or more. So the video needs to at least be 10 minutes long in order for you to put more than one ad on the video. If it's less than 10 minutes, you can only put one ad. So only one ad would be monetized or shown on the video. However, there are pros and cons to this system. So even though it's 10 minutes and you can put you know, more ads on those videos, it doesn't mean that that's better, because your problem may be that you're not getting the attention span or the watch time that you need. But for example, they usually say that for an audience attention span is usually between 1 minute and 2 minutes, especially when they're watching a video. They usually don't watch more than that on a video unless it's very like a vlog or it's very interesting and they really like what they're watching. If you have a watch time of, let's say the average watch time for a viewer is about 2 to 3 minutes, but all of your videos are about 15 to 20 minutes long, that means they aren't watching much of your video. They're probably watching maybe 10 to 15% of your video, which is not good in YouTube's eyes. The way the algorithm is now, YouTube is not pushing videos that doesn't have enough watch time on the channel. Usually for new beginning channels and stuff, they usually recommend they leave your videos no longer than 3 minutes, because most people cannot watch more than 3 minutes of your video, especially if you're an upcoming channel. However, depending on the type of content that you are trying to create, especially for vlog channels, that's usually why you see a lot of big time vloggers, they put multiple ads on their videos, because 1, they have more than 10 minutes on the video, and 2, because their watch time is really good. So they're actually going to be getting all those ads on their videos if they put multiple ads. With me and Tony, we don't like to put more than 3 ads on a video if it's 10 minutes or longer, just because I don't like killing people with ads. Like, I think 3 or 4 is for the max. Usually if I do 4, it's usually because it's like a 20 or 20 to 25 minute video, which I rarely do of those, but for the most part 3 is the max when I do a 10-minute video. If it's less than 10 minutes, it just gets 1 ad, which is usually shown at the beginning of the video. Piggybacking onto number 4, number 3 is definitely going to be about monetization and how you're actually making money on YouTube. There are definitely several ways. So of course, like the first way is what we said on number 4. For number 3, you're gonna be making money off of your ads. So again, 10 minutes or longer, you can put more ads, and if you don't, then you can only put 1 ad. However, you know, YouTube, they're changing their algorithms, so now they've changed it to where you have to have like 1,000 subscribers and at least 100,000 views before you can even get monetization on your channel. So you definitely have to hustle harder on YouTube now. You can also make money off of sponsorships and brands, which is really beneficial. Basically, you know, sometimes you'll get brands that'll reach out to you. They'll offer you products and you charge them a fee for making the video or sponsoring or doing a review on their product. For me personally, if I ever do sponsored videos, I try to keep it as organic as possible, which is really good. Of course, a lot of the times on YouTube, which you guys will probably notice, people aren't organic with their sponsorships or with their reviews. Me, I try to keep it as honest as possible, and if I feel like there is a product that I don't think I could be honest about or be nice about giving a review on, I just don't do it. Okay, so I don't ever do reviews that I don't feel like I can fit on my channel, which is definitely going to be important for those of you who are starting your channel. Trying to stay as organic as possible is definitely a lot better. Of course, not everyone makes it that way, but for me, that's something that I do try to, you know, keep on my channel. I didn't know how many ways you can make money. There's even ways where you can put links in your description and make commission off of sales. There's actually a lot of brands and sponsors who will try to get you to do that as well. Like, hey, we'll give you product and you can get this link and you'll get commission based off sales. I personally do not like doing the commission sales thing because I feel like, 1, it's not guaranteed. 2, like, at the end of the day, this is a part of my job. Like, I do work from film. I went to school for film, so I know the worth of advertising, and I know the worth of filmmaking, and I know the worth of editing. Like, all of that I do. That's definitely important as you get into YouTube. Of course, in the beginning, it's okay to get free product for a shout out or whatever. That's cool, but eventually you definitely want to start making sure you get compensated for what your work is, because you put in that work. Always remember that, and that's another thing that I've definitely learned since I've started YouTube, and even prior to YouTube, even in the filmmaking world. Make sure, even, you don't have to let's just put this out there. You don't have to overprice yourself, but know your worth. Definitely always know your worth. And I'll definitely do another video later as far as like going in depth about how to make money on YouTube. However, right now, as far as like what I've learned since I've started YouTube, that's definitely gonna be number 3, hands down. For number 2, this is actually also going to be piggybacking off of 4 and 3. This actually goes into revenue and ads, so it goes into both. So one thing that I started since I've started YouTube, one thing that I've learned along the way is that there are networks that you can partner with on YouTube. For example, when you originally start a YouTube channel, you're automatically linked to YouTube. Your network partner is YouTube. You're working directly with YouTube and you get paid via Google. So Google pays you each month. Outside of YouTube, there are other companies that will bring you in and sign with you and network with you. And actually, different networks offer different things. But for example, there are other networks like Broadband TV. Of course, you guys know the Disney network. I know PewDiePie and him. He's connected to Disney. There's also like Full Screen. There's Complex. Me personally, I am actually signed to Complex Media. If you go to their Complex YouTube, you'll see me on their side. Depending on the network that you work with, you can earn different benefits. Like, for example, some work with the NBA, so they might help you with getting gigs with the NBA, or some might offer, you know, higher paying ads on your videos. So instead of what YouTube offers on your videos, they'll give you higher paying ads so you can get paid more. Definitely several different ways that different networks, you know, work with you. It just depends on what network is best for you. Also, depending on the network that you go with, sometimes they will. The only catch is that you may have to give up a percentage. As far as like networks go, you definitely have to do your research and just figure out what's gonna work best for you. You do not need a network when you start a YouTube channel. It's not necessary. Some people find it beneficial, some people don't. For me and my situation, I do like working with Complex. It has been pretty beneficial to me in my opinion, but it is an option. It's not something you have to do. And of course, with working with networks, usually they reach out to you if they're interested in signing and bringing you onto their team. You do not have to sign with anybody. You can completely be successful on YouTube without a network. However, some people gain a little bit more depending on what they offer. So that's definitely something to consider, and definitely something that I did not know about until I started YouTube. Don't be alarmed, just figure out what they gotta say, have those meetings with them, and figure out how they're gonna be able to help you out. You never know, it might be a win-win situation. So definitely for number 2, networks, YouTube network partners are definitely important, and definitely something that I did not know until I started YouTube. Well, for number 1, as far as like the number 1 thing that I've learned since I've started YouTube, and this is probably going to be the most important, this is very important. Consistency is definitely key on YouTube. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Like, it is very difficult to stay relevant, because you gotta, 1, you gotta stay relevant. 2, you gotta be able to connect with your viewers and give them content that they're gonna want to keep watching consistently. And on top of that, you can't just upload like once a month or 3 times a year, which sometimes I am a victim of. Sometimes don't upload enough. I'll probably upload like 3 or 4 videos a month. It just comes to like putting yourself to like, okay, I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna upload a video today. If it does good, I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. If it doesn't do good, I'm still gonna do one tomorrow. And that's really like the mentality you have to have in order to be successful on YouTube. So I know one thing, since I've been with Tony and since I've been doing YouTube, like I've definitely seen how his work ethic has really taken him to a whole nother level, and I'm so happy and proud of him. And even just getting into this YouTube community and world, like you'll see people who are doing great on YouTube and they're no longer doing as well because 1, they're either not consistent, or 2, they are just comfortable with the same routine every day. Like, you do have to still keep it fresh. You have to keep your YouTube channel creative. And it's just a lot of things that, and also you do have to, I mean, quality is not that important, it's not, but it does help as well. It is, if you can grow your channel and grow your quality, that's gonna make you grow even more. Like, there's just a lot of factors that go into YouTube, but the main thing is definitely that I've learned, consistency. It's all about consistency, because in the beginning, well, we're gonna all be honest, you're not gonna see any to little income in the beginning. And for a lot of people, like, people don't have time for that. Like, I'm not gonna put all these hours into making a video and recording and editing, and then nobody watches it, or I'm not even making 50 cents off of it. Like, it can get really hard in the beginning. However, you just gotta really stay consistent and just really be involved on social media. Those are pretty much the 5 top things that I've learned since I've started a YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed sharing this type of conversation with you guys. Like, I love helping other people, so this was definitely in my realm of work. If you guys enjoyed this kind of content, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave your comments in the comment section below. If there's anything in particular that you guys want me to go in more depth into, I'm definitely open to doing that. Just let me know in the comment section below. I actually have a little calendar I gave myself, so there's a couple videos that I have lined up that I'm going to be doing for you guys. I'm just trying to be, like I said, more consistent and actually stay on track with what I'm saying I'm going to do. So, but yeah, that's pretty much everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, y'all already know what to do. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. And again, this is your girl Nikki. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.
Go.